Alright, well, before we start the video, I want to say thank you to our alpha patron Cora for this video and also sending me that, which is, I'm guessing, the first three. Yeah, this was Stand Up and Benefit, and then da-da-da-da. Yeah. I should go one. It's the whole Madison Square Garden concert from '78. I think that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to actually watch it. But I haven't had a second to myself in probably a year, so that's all good. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, because my art teacher Smock is back with the vengeance, and we're back with Aqualung by Jethro Tull for the second time. It's actually my very first Jethro Tull song. It was almost a year ago. It was August 5th, 2023. That was the first time I listened to Jethro Tull. And here we are, back again. So I can't do the studio track over because I've already done it. So we're going to be doing a live performance from, I think, also 1978. I don't think it's Madison Square Garden, though. It's Sight and Sound in concert, Jethro Tull, February 19th, 77. And it's like kind of a little bit of a different version, I guess. It's a little bit longer, a couple seconds. This was written by Ian and his then wife, Jenny Franks. I guess she was Jenny Anderson at the time. This was released in 1971 as a single, I guess the album was. This live version adds about about a minute and 10 seconds. I wish it was 6 minutes. Apparently, after Locomotive Breath, this is the most played song in concert by Jethro Tull, and this is their most selling album, basically, you know. And it's funny that we've done every album but this, except like bits and pieces of it. I think I've done like a couple of the hits from this one, but we haven't listened to it all the way through. Jesus Christ. So I'm excited to do this. Thank you again to our alpha patron Cora. I appreciate your support, Cora. I really do. And thank you for all the nice things. I appreciate it. And the girls love their present. They are very happy. You saw the video. So, all right, let's go. If y'all want to subscribe, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. We're going to be doing Aqualung in full. I'm just kind of doing this one since I've already done it. And I've actually already done the next one, Cross-Eyed Mary. So I'm going to have to figure some out for that one too. But I'm going to put the next three of them together, I'm guessing, or 3 or 4. This is kind of just like the announcement video. So let's go. Damn, it's 3 minutes. Lee, shut the fuck up. Alright. Aqualung, Jethro Tull, live. 3, 2, 1, go. Leave a like and a comment. I appreciate it.
Greasy fingers smearing shabby clothes. Whoa, Aqualung, like drying in the cold.
Oh my God.
Sun, watching as the fray panties run.
Oh my God, hi-hat. So this is 77, so this isn't Bunker. This is Barry,
I'm
right?
feeling like a dead duck. Spitting out pieces
It's so
of his
good.
broken luck. Whoa, Aqualung. Sun streaking cold, an old man wandering lonely, taking time the only way he knows. Like hurting bands as he bends to take a dog end, when he goes down to the bog and warms his feet.
Difference between religion and God. Very interesting concept.
Feeling alive.
Y'all know I got thoughts on that.
The armies on the road, salvation and cup of tea.
His eyes, bro.
Aqualung, my friend.
I think we've done a song from the show.
It
looks too familiar.
You poor old heart, how you see, it's only me. You know it. Do you still remember December's foggy breeze? When the ice that clings on to your beard was screaming agony. I can snatch your rattling last breaths with deep sea diving sounds, and the flowers bloom like madness in the spring. Sun streaking cold, an old man wandering lonely, taking time the only way he knows. Like hunting bats as he bends to pick a dog.
Jesus Christ.
He goes down to the bog and warms his feet.
What is Martin wearing?
Feeling alone, the army's up on the road.
Oh, okay.
Starvation and a moat, and a cup of tea.
I've never seen him this jazzed up before.
Oh. You poor old son, you see it's only me.
Oh, the voice is so good, man. Dude, John is insane. Look at his fingers, bro. Look at that. Come on, Martin. Yes. Wow, what a stop. Rest.
Aqualung, my friend, don't you start away uneasy. Your poor old heart, how you see, it's only me. Oh, you know it's only me.
I was just about to say he's on coke, bro. That's hilarious. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, sitting on the park bench, while little girls are with bad intent.
Strange lyrics.
So not winding down his nose, yeah. Greasy fingers smearing shabby clothes.
I've been there. Don't let the smock fool you.
He's drying in the cold sun.
What a showman, man. What a Damn, Barry.
Like
Ah! The Coca-Cola years. Look at them, they made. That's great, dude. They knew they just killed it. Wow. What a performance, man. I swear we've done something from that show. I don't know. Obviously, because that's like, I can't search like the shows within like my videos, like which ones I've done. I probably could go back like through my playlist, but dude, there's so many Toll videos in there. It's crazy. Like, I remember when I was doing like Minstrel in the gallery. That feels like it was so long ago. Like, even that original Aqualung video, like I listened to the studio cut of it, I'm pretty sure. And, well, obviously, yeah, I did, but like, it's very different than this, but at the same time, it's not. It's very similar, but I think the performance kind of sells it more here too. The exaggerated movements and gyrations, shall you say, from Mr. Anderson. Man, I've never seen him that boisterous before. I mean, like, I've seen him like jazzed up, you know, as the kids say, he's a little rizzed up, but no, not like there. His eyes literally were just like for the entire time, you know. And I know he's, you know, playing into it, obviously, for whatever, I guess, the show, you know. I don't know if that's something to do with the album and the song, or that's just Ian, because, you know, God bless him. He's a good dude. I don't know how I feel about the cod piece still, but you know what I mean. So this was, it was never a single, but it was obviously on the self-titled album Aqualung, and it was the first top 10 American and the North American continent album for them, reaching number 7 in June of 1971. Apparently, this was a very much played in college dorm rooms album, so you know it's good at that point. On the original cut, it was Ian Anderson, Martin Barr, John Evan, Jeffrey Hammond on the bass guitar, and Clive Bunker on the drums. What a lineup that was, because this was 71, yeah, so this is after... Oh, I set him down. Where did I put him? Does it say what year these came out? So I don't have to look it up? No. I know those are like, what, the late 60s, the first 3 albums, and then I guess was Aqualung. Like, you know, Lee, you can just look at it. Why am I going to ask you? I knew it. I was going to say 4th. Yeah, it was their 4th one. So this is the one that after those 3. Oh, man. So, man, they're still finding themselves even at this point, you know? Like, because this is heavy for them, you know? Especially that riff from Martin. Even though, like, you know, you get to, like, Crest of a Knave, and they can get down. No, don't let anybody tell you different. Jethro Tull can throw down. They really can. They can get heavy when they want to, but it's not really what they're going... I don't think that's what they're setting out to do, you know? They're just following Ian's lead, you know, and writing, I don't know, whatever concept, I guess, you know, he probably gives them a broad concept, you know, to play with, and then, you know, he writes most of the material, and they just, you know, do what they do. But for this concert, I'm guessing it's John Evan, Glasscock, Anderson, Martin Barr, and Barrymore. I'm guessing that's all I saw. I didn't see... See, I always get John and D confused, so I don't know. There was only one keyboard player, so I don't know exactly who was there. I think that was John Evan, right? See, someone got mad at me in the comments over this the other day because I called one the other, and bro, chill out. It's okay. It's all right. I really like the riff though. That's probably the best part of the song. But Ian's vocals, man, like I've never seen him. Not even just like not even the performance, but like in his vocals, it's like I don't know. It's very not. He's usually pretty wrapped up in, you know, his writing and stuff, and he's very what's the word, like close to, he holds his stuff close to his chest. He doesn't really like show his hand much about like him. He writes very well, and he writes about like abstract concepts and such, and like makes different little album concepts around the albums and such, but he doesn't really get into his personal life. I've noticed he doesn't really draw from that unless he does, and then like, you know, filters it in a way where it's not, you know, doesn't sound like it's his life. But I think it's interesting that the loose concept for this album is the difference between religion and God. which I think is a fascinating question to ponder. Because like I always say, religion is a keyhole, like looking at the real thing through a keyhole. Like it's kind of a way, in a way, to see more that, I think the real key to all of it is to understand that there's way more than just this. I know there's some people who disagree with me, and that's fine. But there's definitely way more than this. I've seen it personally in certain things, let's say. And there's definitely other realms and dimensions out there, more than we probably can believe. There's probably things going on that we don't even have words for, And I think that, religion is definitely like a good starting off point. Because, it makes you look inwards in a way, and then also outwards, because, you're doing whatever. But, I mean, it's not like I'm encouraging it, but I'm just saying, like, it is one way of getting there. Spirituality in general, I think, is a attached thing to, religion. You can have spirituality without religion, but you can't have religion without spirituality, basically. And, that's how I've always seen it. Even as a young kid, I saw through it pretty quick. At least the Bible, it's, I don't know. It wasn't even I don't think it was the scripture or like the word or whatever they call it itself. It was just the way that the people would interpret it, and the people, they would come out there and just have sermons ready. And it's just like, well, that's just words that they came up with regarding words that were written 2,000 years ago. So I don't really see the point of, it's one thing to read it and, all right, that's cool. That's very interesting. That's interesting. Okay, I do this. But when someone's up there telling you what to feel, then you might start asking questions. That's when you should start asking questions. And people tell you how to do things and how to feel, and this is what you should be thinking. This is what you should be doing. Then I would start to ask questions, and that's what happened to me. But I know the Bible back to front. Like I can still like list all the books in order, Like I just learned a song for both of them, so I remember the song. But it's a very interesting question to ponder. Like I said, like you can have God without religion, but you can't have religion without God. Because what is a religion without God? Or a God, I think it's what we got nowadays. No science and when I was in like a kid, they used to call it secular. That's like anything that wasn't like, Christian, they called it secular. I think that there is this sort of, I don't know, secular religion of science, and it's going to eventually involve artificial intelligence. I think that's the next battleground that's going to be fought for, the future of whatever you want to call it, the world, spirituality, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I think that's the next frontier, because I've read some pretty heavy stuff when it comes to some of the people that are leading the design teams for, said AI. And I think it's fascinating, but at the same time, I think it's terrifying. So I'd rather go with the terrifying point and then just leave it alone. We don't need stuff to run our trains for us. We can just hire somebody to run the trains. We don't, because the second you hand over control, it's gone. But sorry for hijacking this. I just, it's a very interesting concept to me. I'd say that obviously Ian and then Martin's guitar riff, and this is my favorite part. Ian's just energy. Like I said, he's very boisterous. He's all over the stage doing this thing. He's like doing like the Matrix and stuff, Like I was definitely some Coca-Cola going on there. They were drinking lots of Cokes in the back probably, but hey, that is what it is. And if they weren't, then they weren't, and that's just Ian naturally. Because I've seen him, pretty energetic, but that's another level. His eyes. I'm just thinking of his eyes. He's like. I love him, dude. He's such a cool dude. Very intriguing. You know what I'm saying? He's got a hell of a story. And now I just remembered Stormwatch was based off of like the property that he bought. Not based off, but you know what I mean. Like that was like the starting off point, I think, for that album. The ideas and such was that property he owned, which I think is that's pretty cool. That was really awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That's, one hell of a performance, but it's Tull live. You can't beat it, man. Like, you really can't. So next week, we are going to do, somehow, Cross-Eyed Mary, Cheap Day Return, Mother Goose, Wandering Around. I can't do 5. Damn, that sucks. I should have just thrown Cross-Eyed Mary in here or something on this one too, but that is what it is. So yeah, next week we'll do, maybe I can do, maybe I'll do 3 next week. I'll do Cross-Eyed Mary, Cheap Day Return, Mother Goose, and then Wondering, oh, I'm like falling off the screen. Wondering Aloud, Up to Me, and My God, and then I can't wait to get to Slipstream, man. It's one of my favorite words, and Toll has a song for it, of course. Hymn 43, Locomotive Breath. Ooh, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be good. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you again to our Alpha Patron Cora for another great pick. That was great, and I will see y'all later. Patreon, right there. Hey, there's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. I just put out the request thread for July. All of the posts, I guess, whatever you want to call them, I don't know. All of your comments that, like, you have to comment the request on that thread, or I'm not going to see it. Like, I read the messages, but it's one thing to read a message and then, like, 20 days later, you know, like, I have an entire inbox full. I'm not going to be able to see it. So if you want them to get done, I'm just letting you know, put it in the request thread, which most of you do. 95% of you do. But there's 5% of people that are just bitching and leaving and stuff over it. So put it in the thread. It's not that hard. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. There's also a PayPal and Cash App as well in the description if you want to leave a tip. Even though I just was a total asshole and probably wouldn't deserve it anyway, but that's okay. There's also, if you want to send a request in that way, it's down there as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.